Every day people lie to you, sometimes with a smile, sometimes with a promise, sometimes with behavior that looks completely trustworthy on the surface. And the dangerous part is that the biggest mistakes in life often begin with trusting the wrong person at the wrong time. Machiavelli believed that those who understand human nature gain an advantage that others never see. Because when you can recognize hidden motives before everyone else, you stop becoming a victim of other people's decisions. You start making your own. In this video, you'll learn how to think strategically, detect lies, and make smarter decisions in a world where appearances are often designed to mislead you. Before we move forward, I want you to drop this affirmation in the comments. I choose clarity over comfort. Let's begin. Number 1. Watch what people do, not what they say. Let me ask you something direct. How many times has someone told you exactly what you wanted to hear and then done the complete opposite? It happens constantly, and yet people keep getting surprised by it. Why? Because we are wired to respond to words. A well-delivered promise feels like something real. A convincing apology feels like change. A confident statement of loyalty feels like a guarantee. None of those feelings are based on evidence. They're based on sound. Words require nothing from the person saying them. Zero effort, zero sacrifice, zero follow-through needed in the moment. You can say, "I'm completely honest," while hiding something important. You can say, "I'll always be there," while already planning your exit. You can describe yourself as reliable, while your actual behavior tells a completely different story to anyone watching closely enough. Actions are different. Actions have a cost. Showing up consistently costs time. Following through when it's inconvenient costs effort. Staying loyal when there's something to gain from switching sides costs real sacrifice. You cannot fake that across dozens of situations over a long stretch of time. The performance always breaks down eventually. So here's the shift you need to make. Stop treating what people say as information. Start treating it as a question. The promise opens an observation period. The behavior closes it. Did they do what they said? Did they do it when it was hard? Did they do it without being reminded or chased down? That follow-through, especially the unprompted, inconvenient kind, is where you find out who someone actually is. Here's a specific thing to watch that most people completely miss. How does someone behave after they've already gotten what they wanted from a situation? Before the gain, they're attentive, warm, communicative. After the gain, does that same energy continue, or does it quietly disappear? A person who treats you well only while they need something from you is not treating you well. They are managing you. And there's a significant difference between those two things. Watch how people talk about others when those people aren't in the room. This one is extremely reliable, and almost nobody uses it deliberately. If someone consistently speaks about absent people with contempt, mockery, or quiet dismissal, understand that you are not exempt from that treatment. The way a person speaks about others in private is the way they speak about you when you're not there. That's not a sometimes thing, that's who they are. Watch how a person handles being publicly wrong. A person who can say, "I was wrong, here's what I missed, here's what I'm going to do differently." That person has real self-awareness. A person who twists every situation so they never bear any responsibility, who always finds an external reason for every failure. That pattern will cost you every single time you depend on them for something that matters, because they cannot fix what they will never admit. And watch the small commitments, not the big dramatic promises. Those are easy to make and easy to explain away. The small things. Did they send what they said they would? Did they show up when they said they would? Did they remember what mattered to you without being prompted? Small follow-through has no audience. There's no performance incentive. It's just who a person is. And that's exactly why it's such reliable data. Drop this affirmation in the comments. Actions never lie. Number 2, learn to see hidden motives. Nobody does anything without a reason, not a favor, not a conflict, not a sudden display of generosity. Every single action connects to something the person wants, fears, or is trying to protect. Most people only ever see the surface reason, the explanation they were handed. Strategic thinkers ask one level deeper. What does this person actually gain from this situation playing out the way they're pushing for it to play out? That question alone changes your entire read of most situations. Machiavelli watched the political courts of Italy operate for decades, and the pattern he documented was consistent. Every alliance had an interest underneath it. Every display of loyalty had a calculation attached to it. Every act of apparent selflessness concealed a deeper self-interest that only became visible when circumstances changed. He wasn't cynical. He was accurate. And accuracy in reading human behavior is what kept him relevant across 5 centuries. Here's a specific and underused technique for identifying hidden motive. Watch what someone does in situations where there is genuinely nothing to gain. No audience, no benefit, no future use for the impression they might make. A person who is generous, honest, or reliable only when it serves them is not generous, honest, or reliable. A person who maintains those qualities in situations where there's nothing in it for them, that's a person whose behavior comes from actual character rather than calculation. Most people never test for this distinction. Strategic thinkers do it automatically. Pay close attention to the information someone withholds. Hidden motives rarely announce themselves. They live in the silences, in what someone consistently doesn't say, doesn't bring up, doesn't volunteer, even when it's clearly relevant to the conversation. When someone's explanation of a situation consistently leaves out a part that would change your understanding of it, that omission is not accidental. People protect information that would reveal what they're actually after. The shape of what's missing tells you a lot about what's really going on. Here's another technique that very few people ever apply. Watch how someone responds when a plan they proposed starts working against them. When circumstances shift and the original agreement is no longer serving their interest, do they stay committed to what they said they wanted, or does the story quietly change? A person whose principles shift exactly when those principles become costly never actually had those principles. They had a position that happened to coincide with their interest at the time.